Om. Welcome. So glad you're here. As always, as you enter this room, I ask that we always consider entering this room with gratitude and with thanksgiving, with a sense of just thankfulness to be able to be here, to be present with each other, to be practicing presence. I've said this before, and I'll say it again today because it comes to mind right now. One who is living in regret is one who is living in the past, and one who is living in anxiety or fear is one who's living in the future. And so our work here is to practice living in the present moment. In this moment, there's no fear, no regret. The present moment of being present. We are in our 7 weeks of chakra cleansing. Many people of the Christian faith, the Muslim faith, and the Jewish faith have done very little study in the area of chakra. I know this from personal experience. Often in those 3 Abrahamic faiths, which would be Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, there's more attention really to contemplation. And it's not that there's not meditation that transpires, but much of it is contemplation, and contemplation is wonderful. It's one of the things that I think led people like Thomas Merton, Father Richard Rohr, both being Franciscan priests, who really the order of Francisco, St. Francis, Franciscan priesthood, that order has had the tendency to sort of be on the edges or on the fray, really since its inception. St. Francis was one who was definitely connected to nature, deeply connected to nature. So there's contemplation. But even contemplation, the root word is content. And content or content. Either way, there's a focus on something. Whereas meditation often is it's to let go of everything, and it's to be connected to the no thing. So I'm not saying either one is better, but my point is that the chakra system is something that has traditionally come out of the Vedic tradition, the Vedas, which were part of Hinduism, and or the sutras of Buddhism. So. But it's a wonderful way to connect with the power flow within the body as we are connected through the crown to consciousness or to higher consciousness, God, Mother, Father, God, perennial force. And it runs from the crown to the third eye, also connecting to the back of the head, which is where the pineal gland is, down to the throat chakra, which we haven't gotten to yet, to the heart chakra, into the solar plexus, which we also have not gotten to yet, sacral, which was just below the navel, and then down to the root. It is said that when the chakra channel is clear, that one starts to move toward becoming a yogi, which is one who is enlightened, or Buddhic nature, or we would say in the Christian tradition, Christ nature. In Islam, my assumption is that would be a reference to the Mahdi. Again, semantics and language. But the point is when it's clear, then the power is actually moving through the back of the body instead of in the front. From what I have read and understood from chakra, the front is a much more emotional, sort of earthy kind of experience when you're dealing with chakra. Once you clear the channel, it flips to the back of the being, which is a much more, again, this is this study, it's usually a much more enlightened approach, really, to all of these beautiful power bases in the body. My work here, personally, for me, is to simply make sure that all of these power bases are healed, whole, complete, operating at their fullest potential. Whatever they're supposed to do, I believe they'll do automatically. I believe that higher consciousness, once you connect with that higher consciousness, which is the spirit, which is the eternal you, I believe that once we connect there, there's some things that happen automatic, that we don't have to guide, we don't have to, we can let go of the outcome, and we can watch it unfold as it's supposed to. So this is a wonderful place for us to be. Going back to third eye chakra, the third eye chakra, in Sanskrit, the word is ajna. I think I'm saying that right, and if not, whatever. I'm saying it the way I read it, A-G-N-A, ajna chakra in Sanskrit. It's known as the seat of intuition. As we open up this third eye and as we bring health to this third eye and the pineal gland, we begin to see past the material. We begin to see past, it's like there's something beyond what meets the eye. You remember that statement? The third eye is what's able to see that, perceive that, and be intuitive throughout this life. It's a wonderful way to be guided. Many people who have the third eye wide open, supersensitivity, become known as clairvoyant or psychic, or if you want to be in the prophetic movement, prophets. So I can't tell you what's going to happen to you, other than I just believe that as the third eye is opened, fully developed, and working at its proper potential, that you will begin to see more clearly than you ever have before. And what a wonderful, wonderful thing. There's a mantra around this third eye, and it's very simple. I see. I see. I see. Let's get into this together and simply allow that third eye to open. We'll begin this time together with a breathing practice, of course, focusing the breath toward the third eye and the pineal gland, bringing health and energy, awareness, focused attention toward the third eye and the pineal gland. Again, very, very, very closely connected. Sending healthy vibes and energy. If the eye of our understanding be enlightened, truth comes. We're able to move beyond belief and into the realm of truth. And then the truth makes us free. So I invite you to go with me now. The invitation is to sit up straight or lie down straight. Take a few moments to be in a space of gratitude. In fact, you could even allow the words, thank you, to come from your lips. Thank you for this day. Thank you for grace. Thank you for truth. Thank you for clarity. I'll invite you now to prepare to receive a deep breath with me. A series of breaths. At the end of the breath, following the exhale, simple words, I see. That's all. I see. As you receive the breath, breathe in through the nose. About 4 to 5 seconds or so, filling the lungs, expanding the abdomen, slow and methodically, and then exhale through the nose, following the exhale with the words, I see. Preparing now for our first breath. Begin. Exhale. I see. I see. And our second. Exhale. I see. Preparing for our third breath together. Begin. And exhale. See. Focusing the energy and the attention toward the middle of the forehead, just above the naked eyes, right in the middle. Allow that intuitive eye to open. I can see clearly now. Allowing a deep sense of discernment, clarity, vision for this life. What beautiful grace. What beautiful grace. Loving awareness. Returning to your regular breathing practice, just observing the breathing in and the breathing out with thanksgiving and gratitude, but bringing all of the focus toward the third eye. And if the eye be clear and healthy, the whole being is filled with light. Fulfilling the words, a lamp lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. As this chakra is healthy, operating at full potential, I begin to notice how every situation is clear to me. Those things that are beyond what meets the naked eye can be seen clearly. My intuition grows sensitive. I discern circumstances and situations. I no longer need to judge because I can see it clearly. I no longer fear circumstances and situations because I can see clearly. Let's begin our affirmations today. Again, pointing the focus and our energy toward the third eye, because where our focus goes, our energy flows. Beginning with our affirmation. I am able to see clearly in all situations and circumstances. Again, I am able to see clearly in all situations and circumstances. I am open to the wisdom within. I see all things in clarity. I am manifesting my vision. I visualize the life I want with ease. I trust and follow my intuition. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. I am connected to the source of my truth and my love. I trust my inner guidance and deepest wisdom. I release and forgive the past. I can see clearly now. I am in tune with the same wisdom source of the Buddha and the Christ. I am that I am. Wisdom comes to me, moves through me, and acts as me in this world. I am open to the truth, and the truth has made me free. And now, as we come toward the conclusion of this time, I'll invite us into this simple mantra again. Simple mantra. I see. And we'll add the word clearly. I see clearly. This is our mantra for the next few moments. As you feel so led, simply say the words, I see clearly. I see clearly. I see clearly. I see clearly. I see us all to simply sit together for a few moments with our focus and attention toward the third eye and these words, I see clearly. Just sit, allow the music and the breathing to just be, and allow these words to flow through your heart and mind. I see clearly. I'll invite you to receive another deep breath with me, in through the nose, about 3, 4, 5 seconds, however long it takes to just simply fill the lungs for you. Breathing in through the nose, and then exhaling through the nose. And let these words follow your exhale. I see clearly. Preparing for that breath. Begin. And exhale. I see clearly. And so it is. Namaste, Namaskar, Amitabha, Aho, Om, peace and grace, love and mercy, compassion, goodness, courage, strength, clarity. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is, and so it is. And so it is. I can see clearly now. Today I ask you to pray for the Austin family. Our friend Steve Austin, who was an author and a teacher, and one who brought a tremendous amount of attention and understanding to mental health issues within the church, died suddenly just a couple of days ago, leaving behind his wife and 2 small children. I met Steve a few years ago through some friends in the Birmingham, Alabama area, and he had an infectious smile, a wonderful sense of humor, and he had one goal in life. It seemed at least a passion or a dharma, and that was to bring attention to something that he believed, and I agree, that the church often has missed, religion in general has missed, and that's paying attention to being available and aware of and sensitive to mental health issues, especially pertaining to depression, mental anguish and pain. He wrote about it. He was a published author. I had a podcast a few years ago with a wonderful friend of mine, Scott Watkins, and the name of the podcast was Holy Heretics. And we had Steve on our show, and we're around Steve at the different festivals and things that us heretics would go to. So I ask that you send comfort to his family in this untimely passing of our own Steve Austin. And I invite you to go and make it a great day, simply because you can. Remember to join us this evening for our book study. It's a walk through Pema Chodron's book, Welcoming the Unwelcome. We are on chapter 5. Our own Patricia is going to lead the discussion on chapter 5 this evening of the Pema Chodron book, Welcoming the Unwelcome. I also invite you to make your plans to be with us this coming Sunday in person. Those of you who are able to get to Chattanooga, we're having our in-person service at the Theater Center in Chattanooga. It's a beautiful place. It's going to be a hot day in Chattanooga, so it's a good thing we chose an indoor location. Make plans to be with us. We'd love to see you there. And now, as I do every day, I invite you to go and make it a great day, because you can. Peace.